Good evening. This is CTV News for Monday, September 10th. I'm Denise Douglas.
And I'm Patricia Vallone. Thank you for joining us tonight. And the governor declares a state of emergency in Maryland as a hurricane approaches the East Coast. Now, if you haven't heard about Florence yet, you soon will get bombarded with news over the next few days. That's because the Category 4 hurricane is expected to touch down in the Carolinas on Thursday or Friday. The storm is expecting to be catastrophic as it heads toward the East Coast.
Right now, the Hurricane Center is calling for this to be a major hurricane at landfall in the Carolinas, and most of the reliable models that we look at have it somewhere near the Carolina coast later on Thursday. So that's kind of the expectation right now. So people in that area should be preparing for a really powerful hurricane in a few days. As Florence comes inland, it's going to be slowing down a little bit, and there's the possibility that we could get some heavy rain associated with that here. That may cause some flooding. Over the past few months, so over the summer, we've been running about 300% of normal rainfall in the area. So that means there's a lot more moisture in the soil, the rivers are running a little higher, and that's easier to generate flooding. So even a little bit of heavy rain could cause more flooding in the area, and people should just be aware that that's a possibility.
And a coastal Carolina county has already ordered a mandatory evacuation for its entire population.
Meanwhile, Metro Rail Safety Commission submits an application for certification to the Federal Transit Administration. Members gathered this afternoon in Washington for a public hearing on the matter. The commission chair, Christopher Hart, says the system has made great strides over the past few years, adding that today's move will help Metro become even safer.
WMATA needs a safety overseer, and that's what we are planning to be. The Federal Transit Administration has been doing it on an interim basis, but we are going to take over from them hopefully by April of next year and be the safety overseer for our Metro Rail system.
The federal government is expected to approve the application and transfer safety responsibilities to Metro Rail by April.
September is Hunger Action Awareness Month, and during this time, food banks raise awareness about the issue in their communities. Keisha Butts visited Capital Area Food Bank, the largest organization within the Washington metro area, working to solve hunger and health issues.
Capital Area Food Bank provides about 9 million pounds of food to those in need in Prince George's County. It tells us how it helps those county residents and what Hunger Action Month is.
Across this region, for context, we are helping about 500,000 people every year get access to good, healthy food. And in Prince George's County alone, there are about 125,000 people who need help each year. And so that's why we've put a priority in that area into distributing food. Hunger Action Month is a time when food banks across the country are able to shine a spotlight on an issue that is so often hidden in our communities, but which is an enormous issue, which is hunger and food insecurity. It's a time when we're able to share with people, also what they're able to do to help prevent hunger and to help end hunger in their communities.
There are three main ways that people can get involved for Hunger Action Month. Those are volunteering through food banks such as Capital Area Food Bank, donating food, and donating money. For CTV News, I'm Keisha Butts.
And to get involved, you can visit the organization's website at capitalareafoodbank.org.